Hi guys, one more quick video about changing the name of the car, or the scene. Like for example, this is called High Skull Car Rig. I can rename it to red car or blue car or green car, and then rename all the controller. So this is how we're gonna do it, so that you don't have to rig again on different model. You can just reuse the existing finished rig and just change the name, change the look. Okay, so let's do it. First, we need to look at on the outliner so that you can identify, see if there are any name that we need to modify. For example, this is my plan. I'm gonna look for the word skull and then change it to, let's say, green, something like that. So because I have a skull car, skull font, skull antenna, and so on. Now, I found out that some of them I forgot to add the word skull. So we can do it. Like for example, this surface, and I could see there's no word, no skull words. Also this hose run through here, and now there's a curve that I am suspect that it doesn't belong to anything. I can delete that because I didn't name. So now after I name this, I select them, and let me expand. So now there's a command under modify, search, and replace names. Now we can turn on hierarchy. When it's hierarchy, if you look at this section or even this joint, and see there's a bunch of joints. Let me collapse or shift click. See those. I want to rename all of those. We don't have to select them. We don't have to because we have this option, hierarchy. So I am searching for R underscore, and then I'm gonna add score underscore. Okay, so when I click apply, can you see it changed the names? So I'm gonna look for more, see if some name that I did not name correctly. So I'm gonna go to the main car, because main car has a bunch of stuff. Let me deselect quick, okay, so that you won't get confused. So right now I'm on a main car. So main control, expand, and I'm gonna expand left pivot, right pivot, skull front pivot, and skull back pivot, and then I will see the skull car. How about the mash? Let's see, skull, this is a wrong name. I think this one I might have to change. Okay, that's all wrong. So we're gonna select just one on that, and I'm gonna search for SSULL underscore. Okay, and then I'm gonna change to skull. It's just the name of the car. Click apply. So now it changed. So let's see this one. Yep, I'm gonna add the lower part jets. I forgot to name it, so might be a good idea. Let me I did not name, so I'm gonna name probably gonna be a left jet engine. So I'm gonna, let me, hold on, let me rename all of them at once. Shift select there. Okay, and I forgot to remove the transform. I will do it. And so this time I'm gonna call, this is a left side, so I'm gonna L underscore skull underscore a BK jet mash. Here we go. So now this one I'm gonna name mash GP. Here we go. Okay, so now I got that skull. the word. Okay, and then what about this? This one doesn't have it also. See, it doesn't have the word skull. So I can do search and replace. Now you might have a questions that when do I use the absolute name change there, or when do I need search and replace? You use search and replace when you want it to specific words to be replaced with something else. Using absolute name change, you just want to change the whole name on the selection. That's the difference. Okay, so now there's a RFT, so I'm gonna do a search for R underscore FNT. Oh no, I'm gonna just leave FNT, just underscore, and then I'm gonna add R replace with R underscore and then skull. So all hierarchy apply. Now they all change. Same thing as this one. The reason that I expand the hierarchy so that you can see what happened. So now the left one I'm gonna do the same. L and L to skull. A little longer name, but that's okay. So now this one, the skull body. Okay, so skull wangan, that's fine. I mean, you could even change like this, skull, search just for skull, but then add underscore into it. And I'm gonna have to select, search for that. Boom. Now it changed. Wangan antenna, the same thing. See, is there any other things? Okay, so this one has only one, so let's just do that. Let's see. Oh no, it's at double skull. We don't double underscore. So in this case, I would just underscore. Here we go. And skull wangan. Actually, we can leave it, but the problem is you also have to search and change this one also. So maybe we gonna just name it. So now I am ready. So let me save this, and I'm gonna save as, and I'm gonna call the skull rig. Oops, sorry, I did not set up the project properly. Here we go. So save scene as, and it should take me to here. Go to a rigging, rigs, and I'm gonna call what should I call this one? A high. I'm gonna just replace the word high. I'm gonna just call the name. How about, we already have red, right? So let's do red. I mean the texture. So I'm gonna call red rig 01. Okay. So red car rig. Oh wait, I have another red car, so I'm gonna do a green car. Green car rig 1. Save. Okay. So now I'm gonna select all of object here, except for that curve because I don't know what it is, and this cluster too. I'm gonna have to look. Okay. So what are we looking for is we probably have to do a few times because some of them still carry just only skull in one word. One word may not be changed though, but we'll see. So modify and search and replace. I'm gonna search the word just regular skull first, and we're gonna change to green. Okay, including hierarchy. Click apply. Now it does change except for the one that doesn't have underscore and the one that doesn't have a capital. So that's what we need to manually change. No big deal. I can just expand this. Oh, this is just only one. So you could just go ahead, change the name only on that green. Same here. So green, I can look for something like this if you want. Let's see if I do scorecard. How about that? Scorecard. I'm gonna change to green underscore and car. And I'm gonna underscore again. Or you could just change to green car underscore, click apply. It will search for those names. So I can try again. This one, it has a lowercase, so um, I gonna just change. It's just only one. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, no. Let me undo quick. It has a bunch of joins there. So we're gonna search for lowercase skull underscore, change to green car, or just green underscore. Here we go. Now change green, green, green. This one I missed that somehow. Just change to green. Okay. And what else? Everything should be good. So now you have a entire different name. And let me figure it out what this curve is from. So you're gonna select, turn on move to, control 1 to isolate vertices. Oh, okay. I need that. It's from here. So will be a host IK curve. So I missed that. IK curve. I missed the naming. Okay, and I saw another one. What about this cluster? So that's the cluster. How did I miss that name? Let me check. Yeah, how did I miss that? I'm just wondering if it really is though. Oh, it does. Okay. So in this case, it stay put. Here we go. So I gotta move it somewhere, which is, let me check. Where is the cluster? Cluster. Let me select the. Oops, sorry. Let me pause that because you don't have to see this. This is just my mistake. Oh, guys, I found out what it was. This is the cluster that I paused the video before. Um, this is from when I assign this cluster for snapping join. So basically I can delete them. I don't need it. Okay, so I think this should be good now. And I'm gonna collapse it. Okay. Let me test again. Yep. Okay. So that's it. Check. And hey guys, I want to show you a little quick. I had modified this rig and I do set div key to animate that cluster. Can you see that cluster is moving? If without animate, indirect animation, it will look like this. So I just want to add a little more subtle movement. And also if you look on the bottom, it keeps keep attached the geometry. Can you see? And it just stretch. How do I do that? Basically, I just add extra joint. That's a standalone joint. And I parent this joint to the host locator so that it stay with it. And then I unskin this object, reskin with select this joint and the main root right there, and then skin it. So it's mean when I rotate, because we make the cluster, make the locator on the base attached to the controller, so it's follow. But then we make the skin cluster with a new joint that attach just only on the tip, and I do a little paint, skin paint with, so that it stay put there and no deformation on this section. So, but that's how I do it. And then I set different key to animate that deformer in the middle deformer, so that is add a little motion of stretch like this. So to create a little more realistic. So once again, this one doesn't have, let me select both and let me double click, turn on a object orientation, object space. So here we go. So I just want to show it to you. Here we go. One is stay, the other one is floating out because I haven't touched it yet. So, but that's what you can do. Okay. So now we have all the different name now. It's all green. I'm gonna go to hypershade, and on hypershade, I'm gonna just change the color. Like car matte 1, I can actually rename this. Edit, rename. How about just rename it from here, easier. Right here, car matte 1. I'm gonna call car matte green. There we go. And on car matte green, basically you just go to the color right here, and base color skull car, I'm gonna change to a other colors. So we have color and base color red, where I'm looking for green one. I think these might be, no, there's a red one. Where's the green one? Base color, oh, it doesn't have the name green, so this is the name. So I'm gonna select that and click open, and now you replace with another color. That's it. And then I'm gonna just save scene. I already changed to a green car, so now I have 2 complete rig cars. That's it for the lecture.